Welcome back to Parramatta Jones Park, the venue for the Australian Feather-Scorb Touch Association Division 1 Grand Final. The Cobras up against CRM as we now arrive at the peak of Season 7. A real standout as well because we have had the inaugural women's competition. 4 teams in that one, and the premiers were the Bomb Squad, largely a team filled with Farats as well. So it has been a great season. This is the culmination of a wonderful tournament, Stanto.
Yeah, this is the big one. I'm very excited to be joining you, James. We know you're the voice of touch, but today you're going to be our resident Lebanese. We're going to induct you as Lebanese for this big grand final. And the very first touch event for our village was back in 2010. So it's really exciting to see this, as you mentioned, 7th season of this competition, and to see who will be the champs this year.
Well, I've got El Jana lined up as well, just to make sure that I'm really hammering it home, Stanto. But let's take a look at how these two teams line up. Of course, the Cobras, they're the ones to watch here. They've been championed 4 times, looking to make it 5 on the trot. It's Peter Curry in the 2, Julian Balkitis in the 3, Adam Risk, he's a danger man in number 4, Ray Maroon in the 5, Abi Haddad is the captain in 6, Anthony Stanton in the 7, Jacob Boutros in the 9, John Boutros in 11, Michael Aboud in the 12, Gerard Majali in 13, and Neville Stanton is in the 14. Now, once again, a family affair, plenty of Stantons in this one. Jason Stanton.
Yeah, very much so. And it's actually going to be tricky for you, James, because we've got Stantons on in both teams in this one. But yeah, very much a family affair. Lots of famous Lebanese names there too. You mentioned Stanton, but there's Khoury, Boutros, Abraham, lots of very famous families. And of course, Josh Essie, our tournament organiser, another famous name as well. So as we go into, well, let's have a look at the CRM team. They'll be looking for the big upset here tonight, James. We've got number 1, Nicholas John Lahoud. Number 2, Anthony Saad. Emil Stanton, or as I say, Stuntin in the number 3. Francis Sammy, the number 4. Joseph Riakos, I'm sure I've said that wrong, in number 5. The 6 is Bud Frome. Jordan Sard's in the 7. Jack Abraham, and the captain, will be wearing the number 8. Tim Abraham, the number 9. Look out for the number 10, Steve Taxi. He's an import from our little sister village, Blausere. And the number 11 is Jack George.
He might be an import, but I'm sure he's ready to fire on all cylinders. We're about to get underway here for our Division 1 Grand Final. Final checks here from the referees. And underway we go. So Cobras up against CRM. CRM with first use of the ball here. And they'll be looking to try and strike early to ensure they can apply a little bit of pressure on the Cobras, who are quite literally slipping and sliding, much like their namesake. Short delivery here into the arms of Jake Abraham, the captain. Drops it down just outside the 7. Now watch here for Tachi. Tachi then threads the needle. A beautiful pass that had no right to be thrown, but they'll go in first against the odds.
What a finish from Nicholas John Lahoud. Come flying onto it. It's muddy out there. We're in the rain. Lahoud doesn't care. What a start to the grand final.
And perhaps an upset in the works early on here. Of course, a long way from the finish, but CRM starting exactly as they needed to. So now Cobras on the attack. There was a loose little trailing leg there from Saad that hasn't been punished, so play on for now. Comes out here for Michael Aboud, directing traffic. Now back to his captain, Abi Haddad. Aboud finds a lovely pass through the middle. Good delivery from Aboud, and Ray Maroon is there.
Impressive running line there from Maroon. You'll see here on the replay, he comes back almost like against the grain on a tight angle. The defence did not have a chance, and Maroon showing class there. What a try.
So locked up at 1 try apiece here in the grand final. Cobras, of course, undefeated in the regular season, 29 competition points, and for CRM, sneaking into the finals as it would be. But they're up for the challenge here. CRM once more, attacking this 7. Tachi has been the danger man so far. Turns it now for Samia. So the 2 veterans working in tandem. Last one brought up. Samia, short release. Tachi just drifted a touch into the open space through the centre of the field and gets a second try for CRM.
Yeah, so difficult to defend there for the Cobras because Frank Sammy's got such a good long ball that they were looking wide, they were looking long, and he's just hit Steve Tashi on a great short line, and just like that, CRM back out in front.
Crowd certainly being entertained early on here. CRM continue to build for that upset. 2 tries to 1 as Haddad restarts things here for the Cobras. Abu. So now Cobras looking to square the ledger. They come out to this right-hand side. Adam Risk turns it back towards the middle here. Quick roll ball once again. Now Maroon hopping in an acting half, and Majali also there in support. Risk on this right-hand side. Now a change of pace. Late little angle switch. Boutros is there. Beats the cover defence. Tachi was diving, but could do nothing to stop Boutros.
Special footy. Look at Boutros coming back here on the switch. He's had an absolute whale of a season, James, and he looks like he's going to play a big part in this grand final as well.
Jacob Boutros now squaring the ledger. He'll have a quick little rest as well, off to the sideline, 2 tries apiece. Good battle forming here in our Division 1 grand final. It's all locked up once again. CRM looking to put their noses back in front. Samia cuts it forward, then for Tachi. Short release, now Abraham straightening up. Tachi will take off, all slipping and sliding. A gap opens up, links it wide here with Tim Abraham, who then finds support out wide. And Emil Stanton goes in for CRM back in front.
Oh, this is going to look great on the replay. Look at Steve Tachi, only half a chance here, and he was off to the races, James. In he went, but look at the hands here in the rain. Abraham, Stanton, what a finish. It's absolutely pouring. They're making it look easy. A super try.
It's wonderful work there to link up. Tachi taking the initial advantage, and then Abraham, to his credit, was in the right spot at the right time. So Cobras once more finding themselves behind the 8 ball. Abood will shift out to this left-hand side. Risk then hops in an acting half. Oh, short release looked like it could have been 4 there to Abood, but certainly nothing wrong about the second pass. A long floating ball into the arms of Anthony Stanton. It's a Stanton-a-thon.
Well, they've just responded. Stantons have said, whatever you can do, I can do better. There's Stantons all over the place. There's a pretty good finish again in trying conditions. Both teams, the standard of touch is off the chart.
Well, Jason Stanton, have you imparted your knowledge, not just the last name, maybe the touch skills as well? So it's tit for tat in this one. The rain continues to pelt down. Tachi and Samia scheming once again. Short release here for Tachi. I thought the flick pass was going to come out for a moment. Well shut down, though, once again from Abood, who's been massive both sides of the ball. Samia back to Tachi. Standing tall, making the touch on that occasion is Maroon. Tachi's got the Mori once again. Samia plays it just shy of the try line. Wider still they go. And they'll get a penalty here. They left a little bit too early. As the rain comes teeming down, tough conditions defensively, trying to backpedal and hit the try line once again. Let's see if Tachi can cause the slippage once more. Samia. Tachi diving from range. Certainly is using the conditions to his advantage. What a masterclass this is from Stephen Tachi.
Yeah, Tachi in pretty good support play there. The dynamic duo there, Tachi and Samia. It was touch and go, could have gone either way, but it's gone with the attack on this occasion, and Tachi puts CRM out in front.
So 4-3 the score. The Cobras, well, they've been dealt with a bit of a Cobra Kai attack against them at the moment. Can they recover? Risk has been their architect. He is out there now. Receives it through the middle. Takes the meters on offer. I'd love a quick hit back. So into the second half we go here, and Cobras looking to strike early in this exchange as now Abood floats it over the top into the path of Risk. Or Abraham just overcommitted a touch, and Risk will make them look a little bit silly in the end.
Oh, this is special stuff. Look at that floater right over the top. You mentioned Tachi and Samia for CRM. Well, how about Risk and Abood for the Cobras? Quality football, absolute top shelf.
He's a man that certainly knows his way around the football field, whether it be touch or rugby league. So now at 4-all, Tachi and Samia scheming, working together once again. Tachi threatening. Oh, that was too simple in the end. Maroon was just hovering on that try line, failed to step up, and Tachi takes full advantage.
Yeah, it shows you just how tough the conditions are. Really hard to find your feet in the mud. You've got to get back 7 metres, 2 feet on the line. Tachi was very well aware of that. And as soon as he saw half a chance, sliding down, and that puts him out front. Is there an upset here? Is there miracle on the cards?
Put there through the middle. Tachi again, this time digging deep before sending wide, and trying to put it down is Jack George. Good scramble though for the Cobras. Not good enough. George just squeezed it in down the sideline like a trapeze artist.
Well, that was crazy stuff.
So the seconds ticking down. Maybe the last throw of the dice here for the Cobras. Risk will certainly ask a few questions. Takes it out to this left-hand side, floats it back to the middle, not a great ball. And that should do it. There is the final hooter, and the whistle blows from the referee. They have done it against all the odds. CRM 5-4 victorious, and finally stopping this Cobras juggernaut.
I thought the Cobras had them for the whole game, James. They've just been so dominant. They've set the standard, the benchmark for so many years here in our village competition. But just the CRM, they just kept believing, James. They kept believing. They turned up tonight. They saw the wet conditions, thought they were half a chance, and they just dreamed the miracle, and it happened. It's blown me away. What a grand final.
Well, I think that's what it comes down to. They played the conditions better than the Cobras did, of course. Worth pointing out, this is the only match the Cobras have lost all season. For CRM, they finished 4th out of 5 teams, but it only matters on the big day whether you step up and take full advantage of the big occasion. CRM have certainly done that.